Okay, nice. That's a nice moon.
Yeah.
A nice moon, huh? I see I got a close up.
Yeah, there was a time I wouldn't have even appreciated that, you know?
Why?
It's just a
Because
lifestyle that people lead sometimes when they go down the bad path.
they don't like to be high on drugs and look at the moon and just stare at the moon all night long.
A lot of people wouldn't.
Or a fire. How you doing?
I'm doing awesome.
Have we met before?
Yeah, we've been at a few events. I think I last seen you during Shale Gas.
Shale Gas. 2014.
2014.
See, if David Albert would have listened to me, he would still be premier.
Yep.
I told him, don't put shale gas to a vote. But what happens? It's so funny. It's funny how it works. Huh? They went under policy, we must fight the economy. We must fight the economy. We must fight shale gas. We must have shale gas. So what happened? The election, after the election, half of the province was blue and the other one was red. Now, if they would have seen a dumper truck, shale gas truck, let's say in Woodstock, they would have said, hey, what the hell is that doing here? Well, that was our policy. We said that, no. That's what for those Indians in Kent County. That wasn't here. I voted to have that just in Kent County, not in my backyard. And it's funny, education, not in my backyard. But it's funny, it's a short-term gain for a long-term destruction in the environment forever.
There's long-term consequences to everything that you do.
And the Americans are going to find that out when they got no more water. Okay, another problem long-term, drugs. Crystal meth.
Crystal meth.
You're from PEI?
I live in PEI now.
Any problem with crystal meth on reserve?
Thankfully not.
No?
No.
How come?
Education,
How'd you do it?
culture,
How'd you do it?
strong support, strong outlook, good leadership.
Are you a priest?
Nope. I'm a traditionalist. I follow our people's culture for almost 20 years now, when I quit drinking.
And you were on drugs?
No, I was just,
You were drunk?
yeah. Yeah, I was young, I was stupid, and I drank.
A drunken Indian?
And one day, exactly.
What made you stop?
My best friend got drunk after a breakup. Tried to get a hold of me. I was out with my friends. I didn't answer the cell phone. He had nobody to reach out to. Took a 410, put it to his heart, pulled the trigger.
How old?
18, 19. Because I remember I was 20. I was still in high school, finishing up my last year. And I remember my friends waiting for me outside the funeral home. You're our leader. Lead us in. So I led them in, and I seen my friend laying there. And I thought, all the adults are always saying, oh, the cliche, oh, you're all just a bunch of kids still. You don't know nothing, you're just a bunch of kids. And I seen him lay there, and I said, fuck's sakes, he's just a kid. And there he is. This is what a leader does. I don't want any part of it. And I was pointed to a sweat lodge ceremony.
And that did it?
It wasn't an overnight fix.
No, but it worked.
It worked.
And that was being a drunk.
Yeah.
How do you do it with the drugs? How do you educate the kids? I'm talking about if the natives could come up with a solution, please tell us how to do it too. I mean, how do you fix crystal meth? How?
again, it's probably the same thing. They need an eye-opening moment.
But their brain cells are fried,
Yeah.
and they're not coming back.
Well, what happened to me is when I had cravings, I had a few of my cousins who were elders ask me to come visit them. And they kept me around. We had a home cooked meal, just to visit, chit chat, and shooting the shit until I was good enough to leave and the craving left. You know, addiction to anything is like a demon. It gets a hold of you, it doesn't want to let go.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
Push it away, it comes back.
Yeah.
You got to get stronger than that demon. And that's how I counsel the young people I talk to now. You got to get stronger than that demon. How do you do it? You do it in ceremony. You come to the sacred fire, you offer your tobacco, you pray for the strength. You find a sweat lodge keeper and you ask, when's your next sweat? I'd like to come. I might not go in. Maybe I can sit around the fire. Just keep me company. That one day of sober adventure might keep you clean enough so you're ready to go for another day of sobriety. It's like in AA where I counsel the native people in PEI and non-native people. I told them it's one day at a time. Addiction doesn't know color.
You smoke?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I thought you were smart.
I gotta have one bad habit, I guess.
I'm a reformer smoker. It's been 8 years for me. 8 years. 8 years.
On the upside, I went from a pack and a half to a pack a week.
Oh,
So I'm cutting back.
Okay, cutting back.
I'm cutting back.
Tell the white man to F off, and there's, like I always said, they used to say, well, they used to shoot the Indians. Now they get them cheap tobacco, so they die a slow and painful death. They can't even run. So I mean, it's crazy. I mean, it's insane, the cheap tobacco. Why don't they put the tax? Well, that would discourage our youth natives to smoke.
I don't know.
Wouldn't you like that if it went up? Tobacco, $20 a pack?
No.
Charlie,
What self-respecting smoker would say such a thing?
Charlie, shut up. You're going to end up in the sacred fire. They want tobacco. Here's some tobacco. No, but seriously, the issue of crystal meth is major problem. Outside the reserve, inside. I don't know. What, downtown here?
Yeah.
It's like The Walking Dead. They're all zombies. And they say, well, we need housing. You can't give them housing. They can't take care of themselves.
I don't know. All I know is culture saves, and some people would benefit from going back to that, but education is also key.
Education.
Also, some of them dollars there that the government throws around. How about instead of putting money on a skate park or something, put something up there for people to stay? Put an outlet where they can speak to an elder or another counselor or somebody that can talk to them. Somebody that's been on that road, that broke free from that demon.
But they break free. They're not going to be a counselor. Their brains are fried. I don't want to sound pessimistic, but you never hear a person high on crystal meth for years, then suddenly becomes a lawyer. I mean,
you don't become a lawyer.
No.
I mean, I
Who
quit.
the hell wants to become a lawyer anyway?
I quit drinking, but I still counsel the people.
Yeah, sure. But it's a big difference between a drunk and a drug addict. Wouldn't you say at least a drunk you could approach them under hangover? But a druggie, I wouldn't. You said earlier, invite them over your house, talk to them. You invite a druggie over your house, my God, they'll steal everything around you. I don't want to sound pessimistic again, but I see it so bad, so terrible that I don't even know why I'm doing this. But
Eventually somebody gets tired of it, though. There are people that are savable. There are people that might be too far gone, but that's the fellow man teaching. You look out for your fellow man.
I tried cocaine once. I loved it so much, I never touch it again. Magic mushroom, acid. See, that's what happened to me. But I don't know. I don't know. In the capitalist system, they have it cheap. They got to make money. Cocaine is so expensive. Crystal meth is cheap, and the bigger high, longer high, and that's why they're all hooked on crystal meth.
See, I wouldn't know how that works. I just know that eventually they get to the breaking point. Either they're tired of it and want to move on, or it takes their life. And if they're tired of it and want to move on, there are people like me that will try to help them.
Change the subject. You're from PI. How come you didn't push the Marshall decision 20 years ago?
I don't know. I'm not the leadership there, so I can't speak on that.
No, I mean, it wasn't only for the natives in Nova Scotia, was it?
No?
It was for all of the natives across Canada.
Mm-hmm.
So how come you guys in PI didn't?
I'm not from there. I only live there.
Uh,
I know in Burn Church they pushed it.
They did. I remember that was what, 1996, 98, huh?
99.
99. Okay.
Yeah, as soon as it happened. I spent a couple of years in the front there.
You know Cyril Porges
Nope.
from Elsie Puck there? Cyril, big guy, ponytail.
Oh, Cyril. I thought you said Sarah.
I got the mask. Cyril, he
What are
was.
you wearing that mask for?
Me? I'm undercover. You didn't know who I was until I opened my big mouth. I said, that obnoxious voice. No, he was in the front line at Burnt Church.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what he told me.
A lot of us were.
Did you vote for Kevin Bang Bang Vickers?
God, no. Kevin Vickers was against us during the dispute. He was an inspector.
I thought he was the peacemaker with you guys.
If you stand against one of my people, I'm not going to vote for you.
Nah, he's not a politician. He was way over his head. He was way
He was
over.
way over his head during the fishing dispute, too.
Yeah, I asked him for an interview when he ran for the leadership, and he told me, email. He said no. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Vickers. Who would you vote for? Kevin Bang Bang Vickers or Michelle Comroy? That's all over the place. This young person, beautiful inside and outside, always all over the place. Vickers. Well, I haven't been here in 40 years, but I shot somebody. Oh, I'll give you a photo op. There we go. And he got slaughtered. I hope he got a wake-up call and say, hey, you're not that well liked.
I grew up a fan of the underdogs. I was always NDP. But I started shifting towards the Greens.
David Cohen is doing a good job. And, we need Chris Austin.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're doing a good job.
And Jack Layton had lived to see his vision of Canada, and he came in. It would have been a hell of a country.
But we got Trudeau.
Nice hair, though.
Nice hair.